Good evening, my friends. Today, welcome to Growing Clip Bonsai for Seniors. I'm looking at the time. It's about almost 6:45 in the evening. Today is Sunday, October 16th of 2022, 44 degrees Fahrenheit or 7 degrees Celsius. I'm going to show you the odd couple, my survivors, what I got in the basement so far, and an arrival. The odd couple is my mangrove plus a Parsoni juniper together. Don't ask me how, but they're together. Then I'm going to show you my Pelargonium Xerophyton in bloom. It's supposed to die that's the henna. I know it's not supposed to go too low, but it survived 38 3 degrees Celsius. My Sesamothanus riva and my Pachypodium bispinosum survived 38 to 36 degrees Fahrenheit or 3C to 2C. My henna, the Lawsonia intermis, dies at 41 degrees Fahrenheit or 5 degrees Celsius. It survived in the mini greenhouse, no heat. I left the cover closed that day. Whatever heat built up from the sun, it survived 38 degrees Fahrenheit or 3 degrees Celsius. And then I got an arrival today. It's from, I got the tag here so I won't lose it. Shilly's Bonsai and Supplies. They sell a lot of nice seedling and cuttings, so I opt for Bahama Berry. And that arrived on 10/14 of 2022 Friday. So here's where I got it from. But I'll show you all of them now. So let's go. First of all, here's the odd couple. All I did was take the cutting, and I don't know if it rooted or not, but it's in there. It might, because I can feel a little tug. And look at the mangrove. They survived. It died up here, but it back butted over here. And it's got another back butt over here. So let's see if I can get them through the winter. Now, what else? Here's my pellet. I'll go the way I have them. Here's the henna, my Lawsonia intermis. And you can see when I got it, the top died. But you can see the sprouts coming up. And, I got to show you this one. Remember this one? It's the Pelargonium Xerophytonum. Nope, tonum. It's in. Here's a little bloom it has. Look at that. Look at a nice trunk. That's from Planet Desert. And look how the leaves just came up. Survived the cold, so I got it on the east window. That's the only spot I have for it. Now here's my Sesamothanus riva. Did I spell it right? Right. I mean, it's got a little touch. It was in the mini greenhouse too with cold temperatures, but these got touched, but that's all right because it's dry. But look at it. There's the trunk, and this was just a stick last winter, and it grew. Okay, now I don't know. Let's see. Here he goes. Let's see if I can pronounce the name. I didn't even put this down. Uh-oh, Tommy, you're losing it. Okay, here's my Sarcocolum I can't pronounce the name, but here it is. Now, this is the Bushman's Candle. I got the other one still in the window, but it survived also those temperatures from 38 to 36 or 3 to 2. Look at that. Look how nice it's growing. It survived those temperatures. And here's the Pachypodium bispinosum. There's its cutting. Out of the two cuttings, this one survived. Well, at least it's still green. It didn't die or nothing. And here's the Pachypodium. It didn't grow too much. You can see it's got its fall color. And you can see the aerial root coming into the soil, so that's good. So I got them all They were all given the no nitrogen fertilizer from, I think, September or the middle of September on. Yeah, so I think it was the first or second week of September I started with a 021 or a 022 from Dr. Earth. And it's 1 pump per gallon of soil, but they said you can put 1 to 8 pumps maximum in a gallon of water, but I just used 1 pump because I wanted the roots to take, and I wanted all these trees to go into dormancy, because in the basement, whatever light comes through the windows, that's all they're getting. Unless we wash clothes, then the ones in the east window will get some of that light, but I doubt it, not that much. Okay, so let's see our new arrival, the Bahama Berry. It arrived on 10/14 of 2022. Look at it. Nice one. So this one I'll do on the next video. We'll take it out of the pot. He says, well, the best time to pot these is in early spring, but you know, it's still cool. It's not ice cold temperatures in the basement, still pretty good. So I'm just going to repot it the best we can, because I want to get all these fertilizers out, these pellets. Now, see, those are good if you're in a greenhouse and it's hot and you got the light. But for in the basement, when it goes dormant, I don't need it to grow. I need it to go dormant. So we're going to give this a shot in the next video, unless something else comes up. So it's Sunday night. Oh yes, and I wanted to show you. I forgot the name of it. It's the moss. It's the moss maple. But look at it. It's in the rock. It's in the lava rock, and the cutting didn't die yet, and no roots on it yet. But it's still in sand. But it's still green. So hey, let's see if it works. It's in the feather rock. There's the other one. Let's see, this one's in sand. Oh, this one's tight. So this one's pretty good. So this one's probably starting to root. But you can try all your cuttings. You know, give it a shot. I know it's the odd time of the year, but some of them make it and some of them don't. This one here is the henna. The cuttings I took off of it, 2 didn't make it, and these, give them a little tug, they're tight in the soil, so they're probably starting to root. And here's the other henna with the thicker stick, the thicker branch. I don't know if it's going to root or not, but we'll leave it in there, see what happens. You know, you ain't got nothing to lose. And then here's my ginkgo that I got from the school. I don't know. I got this pretty well into the sand, so it's probably going dormant for the winter, but let's see if it roots or not. But we'll just leave them here. So, it's Sunday night. It's family night. Put on some old Lawrence Welk shows on the YouTube. Sit down with the family, get the kids together. Grandma, grandpa, sit down, relax, get that pot of tea going. Mom and Dad, get the tea going, sit down with the kids. Or if you got the grandkids over, sit down with them. Put on some Lawrence Welk from the 50s and 60s, and that's when music was music. And enjoy the Sunday. It's family day, remember. Shut that phone off at 6 o'clock. Tell them, don't bother me for the rest of the night. I don't care what it is. Only if it's an emergency, dial 911. Or if it's a real emergency, 2 rings, hang up, 2 rings, hang up, and call again, and then you'll answer the phone. That's what we used to do. Well, my dad, family night from 6 o'clock on, no phone calls. And if they called Duffy's Tavern or Cook County Morgan, they'd hang up. Never call back. So you take care, everybody. Have a good Sunday night with the family. Lawrence Welk, cup of tea, relax, and listen to when music was music. Take care, everybody.